Here we have a Royal 884. It's been sitting at a local thrift store for over a month. Who knows how long exactly. And I kind of figured, well, if nobody else is going to take this home, why don't I try to pass this on to another collector? I did that with a Royal 2028 as well as that TriStar C1. And this appears to have had quite a trip. I don't know if this was where it was just serviced or if this was purchased here, but it has a tag from Florida on here, and then down here it has a tag from Bismarck, North Dakota, and somehow it ended up out here. So hard to say where it came from. And then here's our tag here, which let's turn on the light. There we are. 5.4 amps, and I'm pretty sure that is a... Yep, that's an 8. So, despite all the servicing of vacuums I do, I'm actually not super familiar with the inside of like a Royal. I, can get to the fan, but it's like from there I'm unsure exactly how to proceed. And it's like I didn't want to potentially damage it, especially when it sounds decent. The brush roll had an end that was seizing, so I did take the end caps out, because these are the sleeve type versus the ball bearings. So a little 3-in-1 oil and some cleaning on the end caps, and that is now working fine. And we also have the Type A bag in here, and the A bag was the same as like the Eureka F and G, so same paper tube, and I know you can use them in each other, but I think you'll end up paying more for a Royal paper bag than you will for just an F and G, because F and Gs are everywhere. And I think this is the first Royal I've used that has the screw adjustment here. I've always liked the idea of this due to how precise it would be compared to the other ones with like a multi-level height adjustment. And I know my first Royal, which was, I want to say it was a 994, that height adjustment would always slip out of place, and these seem like they weren't going to be likely to do that. So it's like, I always thought that was kind of a good idea, but I suppose, from a convenience perspective, having to lean down and adjust, versus just being able to have a toe control would be so much less convenient. But anyways, start with our voltage, we'll switch to our wattage. Definitely not hitting that, definitely not hitting the 5.4 amp measurement. Alright, so let's take the base measurements. This is definitely one of the metal Royals. It does the job, it does it well. And we'll see what I'm going to do with it. I would assume, because I already have 2 other Royal uprights, that this one will be heading for resale. So hopefully one of you guys is interested in it. Someone to give it a good home.